What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another one. If you were new to the channel, I am Gold Pony. This is Gold Pony Crypto, and so wanted to do this video for you today. I am excited about this one. I currently have a crypto.com card, so I did want to touch in a series of videos on each individual card, pointing out all of the benefits for you guys. So today I'm going to be elaborating on tier 1 of the 5-tier system of crypto.com's cards, being the Midnight Blue card for you guys. I currently have the Ruby Steel, which is the next level up. I absolutely love that card. I've had it for over 6 months now, so I've had plenty of experience with it. I use it for just about everything I possibly can. It is my go-to card, and so therefore that is why I wanted to do the Midnight Blue card review here for you guys. So essentially what crypto.com is an exchange that you first download on any smart device, whether it be your smartphone or a tablet. You'll have to go through KYC, which is basically just a way for them to know who you are. Then after that is all complete, you go ahead and go down to the card icon in the bottom right hand corner, and that is how you're going to be able to go ahead and select your card, whether it be the Midnight Blue or any of the other different cards that they have available for you. And of course, crypto.com is an extremely reputable company. They've been around since 2016. They have the second best cybersecurity rating of all other exchanges out there. And yes, that means a better cybersecurity rating than other companies like Coinbase, like Gemini, and plenty of others as well. So that is pretty darn impressive. They inked some major partnerships as well with companies like Formula One, as well as Aston Martin, and the very largest contract deal in existence with the UFC. So if you ever see a UFC fight with Conor McGregor or any of the other fighters, you are going to see crypto.com merch everywhere, which I think is super stinking cool. And so anyways, this video is essentially going to include how to go about getting this card, how to go about using it, how to set it up, and essentially how to go about getting free cryptocurrency simply by using this card. And yes, it is free. It doesn't cost anything to get this card. There's no annual fees for this particular card. It is literally 100% free by simply just doing what you do on a regular basis. But anyways, before we get started, I did want to mention to you guys, nothing in this video should be considered financial advice. I am not a financial planner. I am simply a guy that absolutely loves cryptocurrency. Use this video for educational purposes. I got my degree in economics. I am not a financial planner again. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started. And so like I said, first thing that you're going to want to do is go ahead and download the crypto.com app. And so therefore, all you need to do is simply get out your smartphone or a tablet, download that crypto.com app. Once that is complete, crypto.com is going to ask for some KYC from you. Simply go through that process. You may need to tell them your first and last name, take a picture of your driver's license. I believe I did that for a couple of them. I think crypto.com was one of them. So just some basic information. If you don't have anything to hide, it's perfectly fine and perfectly safe there. Then once you have done all of that and you're into the actual app, go down to the bottom right hand corner where it says card. Go ahead and click that and select the card that you want to choose. But let me first start by saying what this card actually is. This is a prepaid Visa debit card. This is not a credit card, so therefore no credit application is going to be needed. That is not required. It's not going to ding your credit score or anything like that because it is not a credit card. It is a debit card. Essentially, the way this works is you are going to load this thing up with money once you actually obtain it, and that can be done through plenty of different ways. There's ACH push through your bank. So if you go to your bank's online services, you can do an ACH transfer from essentially your bank to crypto.com's bank, and they'll give you all your routing numbers and all that information, and essentially just move money that way. That's pretty easy. You can also set it up with your job via direct deposit. You can put a portion of your direct deposit towards the crypto.com card as well, since you're going to be spending it on groceries and everything anyways. Or you can also top it up through your traditional bank's debit card, and you can also top it up with a credit card as well if you wanted to. So plenty of different ways you can go ahead and get money on this prepaid debit card. And by the way, it is a Visa card if I didn't emphasize that yet. So therefore it is accepted anywhere Visa is accepted, which is pretty much everywhere around the world at this point. So now let's get to the part where you earn free crypto. And so the way crypto.com's tiered card system here works is they have 5 different tiers, Midnight Blue being the first tier. For this first tier, you don't actually have to stake any money up front, whereas with the other 4 tiers following that, including my Ruby Steel card, you do have to stake some money up front. It's essentially just letting crypto.com have that money for a period of 6 months, and then once that period is done, you get that money back essentially in the form of Crow, which is crypto crypto.com's native token. But for the Midnight Blue, you don't have to worry about that because there's no money that you have to give up front. You can start with 0 and still get this card, so that is perfectly fine. And so what you get by actually doing this, once you load it up, when you go to the grocery store, when you go to get gas, when you go to even maybe pay your TV bill like I did, when you go to the dentist, literally, when you go to the movie theaters, you can use it anywhere Visa is accepted. You get 1% cash back in the form of Crow. And so Crow is crypto.com's native token. So originally when I had to stake Crow for my Ruby Steel card, I had to stake $400 worth of Crow at that point. Crow is at 6 cents. It is now trading right at around 20 cents at the time of this video. So therefore, it was a pretty darn good investment. I kind of 3x'd my money there, which is pretty cool. I love that. But anyways, why I'm telling you this is because, again, you get cash back in the form of Crow, which may go up in value. Now, not necessarily, and again, this isn't financial advice. Things can go up just as much as things can go down, but I do like the potential of crypto.com because they are expanding so many different ways with their new mainnet, with their crypto.com/NFT platform, which I have a couple NFTs on as well, which is pretty cool. And so in addition to that, when you actually earn this 1% cash back every single time you make a transaction, you can then choose to keep it in Crow if you wanted to, or you can transfer it to Bitcoin if you want. You can transfer it to Ethereum or any of the other 100 plus cryptocurrencies that are available on crypto.com's app. So the other option, of course, is just simply hold it in Crow, and then there's another option where you can simply just transfer this money into your traditional bank's bank account. So either way, it's not like your money is going to be stuck in any one particular place. You really can move it around wherever you want to move it around. So that's pretty cool too. So now let me circle back to the 5-tiered system that crypto.com uses for their cards. So Midnight Blue is going to be the first tier, and with that tier, again, you don't have to stake anything, meaning it's completely free. Next tier system is going to be the Ruby Steel. That is the one I have. With that one, you have to stake $400 worth of Crow. And when I say stake, it's kind of like a savings account that you can't touch for a period of 6 months. After that 6 months is up, you then get that initial deposit of $400 worth of Crow right back. And again, that may fluctuate depending upon the price of Crow at the time you actually take it out. Now, you don't have to actually take it out. You can actually leave it in there if you wanted to. If you choose to take it out, I will say, if you go with one of the higher tiered cards, like let's say the Ruby Steel, for example, that 2% cash back that you typically get with that one is going to then be reduced to 1%, like the Midnight Blue. You can still use the card, but it's going to be reduced if you unstake that Crow at that time. Anyways, then there is the Jade Green / Royal Indigo. You get 3% cash back with that. Then there is the Frosted Rose Gold / Icy White. You get 5% cash back with that one. And lastly, the Obsidian. That one is going to give you an incredible 8% cash back on every single purchase. Now, like I said, each tiered system does require you to stake a little bit more money at each tier. Like there's the $400 for the Ruby Steel, there's $4,000 for the Jade Green, then it goes to $40,000 and $400,000 if you're a baller. But anyways, it of course gives you a bunch of other benefits besides just that additional cash back. Actually, with the Jade Green, you earn a 10% interest on that staked Crow. There's the possibility of getting free Netflix, free Spotify, there's also free Amazon Prime, so there's a bunch of different things you can get for free when you go higher up in that food chain, I guess you could say. And so anyways, if any of those higher tiers catch your interest, I'm going to go ahead and leave my referral code on the screen here as well as in the description box below. I will say the Midnight Blue card is a plastic card, but once you jump up to the Ruby Steel, those are metal cards or higher. If you go with one of those metal cards and you use the referral link, you get a free $25 when you sign up, as do I. So if you don't use that referral link, you don't get any money, so you might as well use it to get a free $25 worth of Crow. It's worth it. But anyways, back to the topic of the video. The Midnight Blue card, quite honestly, is an excellent card to get if you're new to crypto, if you're a little bit skeptical about how it all works. It's a good way to kind of get your feet in the water because maybe the water's a little bit cold and you want to just get used to it a little bit first before diving completely in. But once you actually get in the water, you're actually going to realize that it's completely safe and there are a ton of incredible returns that can be had with cryptocurrency, specifically with any of the different card options from crypto.com. But so anyways, that is about it for this one, you guys. If you have any questions about the Midnight Blue card, feel free to drop them in the comments section below. I am happy to answer them for you guys. If you're into cryptocurrency, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. That is what we do here on this channel after all. If you don't mind, go ahead and hit the like button. This video helped you out. Also helps me out because of the YouTube algorithm, all that fun stuff. So that is about it for this one, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Do appreciate it more than you know. I will see you guys all in the next video. Stay gold.